Invictus, my kings, and welcome back to the Hungary to Rome run that we are doing on this channel, and obviously welcome back to the Slavicus Maximus channel. And you find me right where I left off, where we conquered a bunch of stuff from Tuscany, and we had a coalition against us. Well, the coalition has now, let me just find it, the coalition has now more or less disbanded. France has left. The Mamluks have left, a lot of people have left, everyone has left. So all that I needed to do was reload the game and the coalition dispersed. Very nice. So now we aim to take, well, as much as we can from the Mamluks. We will probably roll them again. So we've seen this war about 1,000 times already, where we just completely dominate them. However, this time we also have a pretty cool navy that we can use, and with a pretty good admiral, and we can hunt down the enemy ships. Let's see, a naval battle, absolutely dominating fashion, and we even captured a bunch of their ships, so that's very nice. The provinces from our last conquest against Tuscany are being cored, and I will see you at the end of this war. Alright, we have basically 100%ed the Mamluks, and let me just check if Aretna is also in the war. Yes, Aretna is also in the war, so let's separate piece them out. We will gobble them up a little bit later. Let's wait for the diplomat. And let's see, what do we have claims on? So we have claims on this. And let's just take stuff in this region as well. Just checking the overextension, that takes me up to 100%. So let's do something like this. It's not that much, but we are taking some highly developed provinces here in Egypt, and now we can take the mission. Let me just find it. Antiochia and Jerusalem. And we gain extra prestige and global missionary strength versus heathens. And we get a permanent claim on Egypt. Consecrating metropolitans will give us additional 2.5 patriarch authority. Very cool. So that's the mission that we got, and now we can begin coring these provinces one by one, and it's gonna take a while for it to core, but we gained actually a conquest CB here on Ethiopia, because they control some provinces that we have claims on. Yeah, the entirety of Egypt will be ours, and so yeah, we will conquer the entirety of Egypt. We will have to go to war with Ethiopia. It's a little bit of a shame, but what can you do? And Jerusalem reclaimed. Let me just pick a new icon, just so the points aren't wasted completely. There we go. Let's return our armies home, and let's think about expanding somewhere else. And that somewhere else is gonna be the Ottomans. Let's finally kick them out and get fully rid of them. Let's go show superiority, which gives us only 75% aggressive expansion. I should have probably been using this CB a whole bunch, but I haven't been for some strange reason. It would have saved us a bit of a headache, but it's time to... yeah, it's actually quite good. It's time to finally get rid of the Ottomans, and even though the QQs are supporting them, I think, with the support of all of our... oh, we don't actually have an Orthodox Basileus yet. Well, yeah, time for an Orthodox Basileus, absolutely. And yeah, even though their independence is guaranteed by QQ, I think we should have this in the bag. Alright, let's start piecing out. So let's piece out QQ first. From them I want Trebizond and all of their money. That's going to be good enough. From Circassia I don't actually want anything, and they cannot be pieced out. But the Ottomans, I'm not going to full annex them, or am I going to full annex them? Do we need this? Really, do we need it? Probably not. So yeah, let's just let them let's just leave them alive in random scattered provinces all over the place are overextension just about manageable, and we are going to be able to see some land pretty soon. And there's that. I think once the truce runs out with Aretna, we're gonna go for Aretna next. We might also go with for Cyprus, maybe to reset the truce with the Mamluks. So however, there's going to be a sizable chunk of people joining on the enemy side. We might honestly even go for Ragusa. The French wouldn't join them and the Papal States will, so let's just declare a quick war on Ragusa over here, and let's take Rome, because this way we can take Rome and avoid fighting the Spanish, which is going to be obviously very important to us, and we got some more points because of the Byzantine events, so everything's going good. Alright, it's time to start piecing people out. So the Papal State is in low and they'll give me Rome. Very nice. Absolutely wonderful. And then Ragusa. Just wait for the diplomat. Ragusa we can just take as well. Take all their money. Bam, there we go. Rome probably already being converted. No need for that. Let's just core these provinces up. And when is the truce with Tuscany expiring? It's expiring in 1583, so yeah, in just a year the truce against the our truce with Tuscany is going to expire, so let's get the troops ready. Actually, let me see if I were to declare now. Yeah, they are as friends would come in, but I think that's going to be completely fine. So let's just get the troops ready and wait for the truce to run out. Alright, the truce just ran out, so it's time to march in, take Firenze, or actually show Holy War superiority, and let's march in. Let's deal with these fools. I think they are also in another war. Probably the League War, if I'd have to guess. Yeah, that sort of thing is going on, isn't it? So probably involved in the League War. Actually, let's just check. And they are involved again, obviously, with us, but they are fighting against Tyrol, and Tyrol is involved in the League War. So yeah, they are on the which side again? They are on the Protestant side, and they are Catholic. Very interesting. Well, anyway, we can call in Great Britain, so let's do so. They might do some damage against the French. So let's enjoy that. They're also fighting against Venice at the moment, so it's a big old Italian conundrum over here, but yeah, it's going to be relatively simple to roll them, I think. Alright, so for the peace deal with Tuscany, let's I do want a border with France, so let's connect our territory up like this, and let's maybe go like this. Ooh, lots of people are gonna be mad, but we have to. I really want a border with France so I can start munching into them. Sure, we have Burgundy, but just a border with France is going to be so much. It's going to be so much beneficial to actually have. Maybe Firenze as well. No, that takes us over 100 extensions. So just something like this. You know, it's gonna take a while to munch through all of these Italian states, but yeah, they're just way too highly developed, and that's basically how it's going to be. We're gonna have to munch through them a little slowly, but we'll get there when we get there. While we are waiting for the Ethiopian Mamluk War to finish up and see who we are gonna declare war up against next time, we can finish Monomafsian Merchants, which gives us 2 years of trade income and a bunch of good bonuses, so let's do that. And let's get 2 years of trade income, and then we can complete Return to Gold, which yeah, also gives us 2 years of trade income. So bam, there we go. Next up, I think we'll work on Glasswares of Byzantium, where we need to have a workshop or a workshop and a shipyard here in Naxos. It already has a shipyard, so let's develop it a bunch. Bam, there we go. And let's put a workshop down. And we can start really getting through these development missions. Alright, there we go. The Ethiopians just finished the war and they took a bunch of stuff from the Mamluks and we need all of it. We need all of it, so we are going to go to war against Ethiopia. They are allied with Portugal, however Britain is going to help us. Since they are Coptic and we are Orthodox, we can go with cleansing of heresy. Bam, there we go. For less aggressive expansion, we haven't faced any Coptic nations really so far, so aggressive expansion really shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, basically that's that, and then we'll conquer what's in Egypt, and we'll march on the up to Fezzan. We'll take Fezzan, and then we will have to figure what to do with the Spanish Maghreb. That's going to be quite something. The Portuguese Maghreb is going to be quite something. However, I think at that point we might after the Egyptian conquest switch back and take our gaze back to Tuscany. I really want to get this Italian situation under control as soon as possible. To conquer as much of it as I can, and then we will probably go against France, or we might go Tuscany, France. And then I will try to capture essentially the border regions of, maybe connect us up to Burgundy, connect Burgundy up over here. And I would like to get a border with Spain here as well, so we can easily traverse this, more easily traverse this little triangle over here. There's also obviously the case of going for Sardinia and Corsica. That's going to be quite something. So lots of conquest left to do, but I think we're making good time. And we can also now complete the mission Glasswares of Byzantium, where we unlock the decision export Byzantine mosaics. Very cool. And yeah, let's let glass be produced in Naxos, and let's see this export Byzantine mosaics. Let's try to sell it to Great Britain. Great, they bought it. So now we have a bunch of money that we can do whatever the hell we want with. So yeah, we'll go for Egypt, then we'll bounce back to Italy, then Egypt again, Italy, France, Spain. Yeah, that's basically how things are gonna go from here. Alright, maybe maybe the Holy War wasn't the best CB to declare, because all of my little vassals got their stacks repeatedly wiped, but we can basically take max when it comes to overextension over here. Let's just do something like this, basically. And there we go, we can take just about what we can take. Bam, there we go, let's core it all up. And as you can see, another coalition has just started against me, so I'm probably going to be chilling for a little while. And I will see you in the next episode, I think. Yeah, we're gonna wait, chill until the coalition disperses. And in this episode, we managed to push hard into Egypt, we managed to push hard into Tuscany, and we managed to capture Rome, Ragusa. We managed to clean up the Ottomans. So again, a little bit of a short one, but we managed to do quite a lot of stuff. So alright, Kings, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.